Great. Go ahead.
Hi, how you feeling today?
Good, thanks.
Great. Okay, we're going to go through the progression that you've already learned. So I want you to start with the deadlift. Oh, that's right. Make sure that you're, actually move your feet in just a little bit. I want you to do that. You're going to do, let's do 2 of each for right now, but for right now I want you to make sure your feet are set up. So judge to make sure that the right distance, pull them out. Good. Okay, can you do that one more time? And I want you to lower your butt just a little bit. Keep your back straight, chest up. No? Okay. Nice. Okay. I didn't tell you to transition yet. Okay, now do that transition. All right, from there I want you to go do the strict press. So I want to remember we talked about the little Pez dispenser? Oh, yes. The reverse Pez. Our reverse Pez, so bring your head back and come straight up. Okay, your bar came forward just a tiny bit, so make sure your head's all the way back. That's better. And then do it one more time. That looked pretty good. Okay, and from there I want you to do the push press with the same thing, except you're going to do that quick bounce with your hips. So bounce, knees out, straight up. Good.
Freeze. You need a passive rack or an active rack? Don't move yet. Don't move. Would you agree that's a passive rack and your hands are probably too narrow?
But we all have narrow issues, don't we? Okay, so bring this one out just a tiny bit.
And now spread the elbows.
There you go.
There you go. See, that's the difference between active and passive rack?
Feel it.
Elbows.
Good. Yeah, make sure when you receive the bar too that you have that shelf, the shelf that you taught me about. Make sure you have that shelf so you're not hitting your clavicle bones. Try it one more time. But since you're all ready for the jerk, why don't we move right into that jerk? So same thing, except you're going to come down. God, what's the word he used?
Dip, punch, jump.
No, he says jump, punch, and land. Jump, punch, land. Okay, try it again. It looked good, but your timing was a little bit off. So jump, there you go. Let's do it one more time. So as soon as you're dipping down, when you're coming up, I want you to drive it up into the air. That looked pretty good. Receive it, nice. Okay, so transition into back squat. Okay, now I gotta ask you something. Her hands are in a good position now, right? Like as far as distance?
Yeah, I think your wrists are not neutral. Now, in other words, leave your elbows where they were. Now straighten your wrists out. There you go. Feel how it tightens up on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry, find it.
Squats.
Yep, back squats, do the focal point straight out in front. Can you do it one more time? Actually, you were waving forward, but you look better that time. All right, so now we are going to move into the front squat. So I need you to put the bar down, transition out in front, grabbing your hips. Now set the bar straight down. Yep. Oh. I think I need to demo this part, right?
Oh, okay.
Am I supposed to demo now?
Yes, sorry.
Front squat's one of my favorites. That's good. Emphasize a little gently. All right, so with the front squat, you want to make sure that same thing as your feet are going to be straight under your hips. Jeez. Okay, same thing you've been doing. So you're going to do the transition. Bring it straight up just like from the deadlift. Okay, and then you're going to transition. And then from here, I want you to make sure that your butt's coming back, your elbows are coming straight out in front of you in an active rack position. Come straight down, straight up. So you're already in that position with the when you're doing the presses. So same thing in the back squat. I want you to find your focal point, bring your hips back. So that's going to be the first thing that comes down. Come straight down.
Freeze.
Weight on your heels.
Freeze. Are your elbows down or up? Thank you. Now that's important to demo and really exaggerate it because you want to get people to have a high elbow position. Go ahead again.
This is the passive rack, correct?
No, this is
When it's way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd even move your hands out of this position.
I would too. Hold on. A good spot is if you use your thumbs on that knurling part. Okay. It feels much better. So you're in the passive rack, which means that the barbell is sitting on that shelf. Eyes are straight out in front of you. Keep your elbows up, which is a good focal point. Drop your butt back. Coming straight down so the weight is on your heels and your elbows are up as high as they can go. You almost feel like you're choking yourself a little bit, but that's going to be the right position. And then come straight up. Okay, down, straight up.
So let me ask you this. Do you really drop your butt back? If you get somebody to drop your butt back right now.
What do you mean?
In other words, what's going to happen is you're going to lean forward. If I say push your knees out and your hips back, there you go.
Okay.
You follow me? If you
So then
push
you
your
gotta
butt
say the
back,
knees out.
You get that to your pelvis.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay. So remember,
So the knees out, hips.
you want to make the cue as simple as possible. Less but better. Clearer, more concise, single word cue.
The KISS method. All right. So knees out. So you're gonna unlock your hips. Eyes straight out in front of you. Knees out, hips back. Straight down. Make sure the elbows are up. Straight back up again. Ready to try it?
Now, on that front squat, the only thing that's different is bars in the rack position. Now, if you talk about initiation squat, you should have talked about that when you did the back squat. Follow me?
True.
So, assuming experience with the initial movements first, and then adding it. Follow me?
Okay.
In other words, what's different between a back squat, front squat, or an air squat? The movement's all the same as far as initiation and execution. The difference is you have a bar in your back, back squat, a bar in the front rack, and your hands are going to do wherever they're going to go for an air squat. And understand that look for deviation. Everything goes off that base of first three movements: deadlift, press, and back squat. Press has the same starting and finishing positions. Squats have the same starting and ending positions. The only difference is where the load is.
Okay.
Overall, real solid for your first time. Really solid.
Are we done? What, did I make her do it?